had some music on. What's good, man? Mike C is in the building. Which one is the hand claps? Let me look. Which one is the hand claps? Give me some goddamn hand claps, man. It is 2023. I've been BSing. I can't even hook it up to the aux cord because I gotta have that thing in my chippy, man. But give me some applause, man. 2023, and I said I want to do a damn podcast. I haven't done a podcast in a while. So I said, F it, man, why not? Turn up 2 hours. So why not? Let me do a podcast. I don't know if this is gonna be a yearly review episode or what, but I moved that up the front end. But yeah, man, it's been a minute. I think my last podcast episode was Thanksgiving last year or the year before. I gotta check my SoundCloud. I'm not even sure, but I just said, we gonna give it a go, man. I see the camera giving me 25 minutes because I feel like doing a podcast with one person is just boring. I really feel like you gotta grasp the people's attention, and it's kind of hard if you're doing that by yourself. Like, you're running the camera, you're running the mic. Like, again, I ain't turn my ring light camera on. You know what I'm saying? We need some gunshots. We good, man. So yeah, man, we alright, man. You know the gunshot. We good, man. Again, man, the Michael Cox podcast. It's been a minute since I did a pod. So much has transpired. First of all, R.I.P. to Gangsta Boo. That news is all over the timeline right now. That Gangsta Boo passed away. I don't know cause of death or anything like that, but R.I.P. January 1st, and we done already lost a legend, man. It's kind of trash, but God's plan, of course. But it's good to be potting, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep up with it. I hope it's something I can keep up with. I'm gonna try my best to. See, I see that. I had the wrong button up. Let me see. Clubs, why your ass popping bottles, you bitch? I'm trying to get off some music. Give me a gunshot, man. Give me a gunshot, man. Listen to me talk this shit for me, bro. Sean, best podcast in the world. Mike C, bitch, who you thought it was? What? Richest rapper in my city, bitch, without a bug. I'm that laid back type, I don't do them clubs. Okay. Why your ass popping bottles, your bitch getting fucked? What you is? I'm her favorite rapper and drug dealer. Shit, I just fucked a hoe, you in love with her. Fuck a wedding ring, I'm married to the streets. Don't play your niggas' music, cause that shit be make-believe. Really doing turnarounds, trunk filled with pounds. Don't hang around your circus niggas, all y'all is clowns. Not too much on me, man. Not too much on me, man. Jesus Christ. Not too much on me, man. But yeah, man, it's been a minute since I did a pod. Shout out to Breeze. I told Breeze to pull up. He wasn't really feeling it. It's cool. He's a professional FanDueler these days. So just it is what it is, man. But new year, new money, new me. Y'all know that used to be my saying a couple years ago. But I'm just happy to be trying to get back in the swing of things. I was just like, it's January 1st, so if I do a pod today, while y'all out partying and doing what y'all doing, to get me in the swing of things. And so yeah, again, last pod I think was either last Thanksgiving or the Thanksgiving before that. And I'm gonna get into why I stopped doing podcasts. I think I just touched on it again. I think one person podcasts are boring, but I do want to shout out Jordan. No, I think she's on. No, she's not on the beat anymore. Now she on like 92.7 or whatever that Flint radio station is. I don't want to shout out the wrong station because y'all know I'm in Ipsy. But listen to her podcast. She do it by herself. I think it's dope. Um, what they said, the girl who was just on Joe Budden's podcast, the girl who was like, Mom, Mom, Mom. I don't know her name. Apparently, she got a podcast by herself, and it's dope. I think she does have like a co-host or whatever. But mainly, it's her pod, so I think that's dope. Um, what else? I'm seeing how this camera's going on. I'm hoping it's recording everything. What else? Who else got solo pods? I can't. I'm having a brain freeze, man. It's been a minute, but I was like, some people do got solo pods, so maybe we'll give it another shot. Just the consistency, man. I suffer from depression. I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from. I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD, but I feel like I got ADHD. I'm not gonna lie. So I just be trying to, do everything. Do a podcast, do photography, DJ, clothing line, play the drums at church, have a regular life, date, um, be a good uncle. Like I wear all these hats, and sometimes it's like kind of hard to balance. But my, shout out to Funko. You see the Funko Pops. My routine on Sunday, or what I would want my routine to be on Sunday, is to be, caked up. Sunday is the day where you chill. Obviously, I go to church. So, in my perfect world, I would go to church, come home, eat, figure out if I got to do laundry or whatever. And, if I'm dealing with somebody, we would just be, caked up the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Regular shit. Watching movies. Lay up, cuddle, watch our favorite Netflix series. What have you. Um, so yeah, I feel like that's what my dream Sunday would entail. But that's not real life. That's not real life for me. So normally on Sunday I would just, when I get out of church, if I don't go see my niece and nephew, like, I'm just on the couch. I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just cooling. Um, Sunday is the day you get ready for, the week. Get your mind right. Get ready to go back to work and, pound the pavement, so on and so forth. But yeah, so I was like, I woke up this morning. I had church last night, watched night service. And then if we rewind back Christmas was on Sunday. I had church last Sunday. So it's just like I'm churched out. I had choir rehearsal on Saturday at 12. Went to work, got off, took a nap for a while. Went to night watch service, which was at 10:30. Got out at 12:30. Went to bed, woke up, went right back to church at 10:30, which is normally at 11, but we had to baptize somebody. Shout out to Buddy. So yeah, it's been busy, man. It's just been a lot going on. I don't have no New Year's resolutions. We just gonna keep doing what we do, man. Try to do what we do a little bit better. Make more calculated risks. Try to be a little bit more positive. Because again, some people who are watching this pod, some of y'all know me with this, some of y'all don't. Like, people's perception of me is like so crazy. Not that I give two fucks what anybody think about me. For real, if you know me, then you know I don't give two shits. When anybody think about me, trying to make sure y'all get that. What's that? That's Turtles. That's NBA Jam. Make sure y'all see that NBA Jam over there. I don't really give two fucks about people's perception of me. there's be so many rumors and he said, she said shit about me. Believe what you want. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see me, it be daps and hugs and all teeth and all that shit, man. So I don't too much get into that, but I do know that I hate working a regular job. So if you are not working a regular job, I salute you. Keep doing what you're doing. My goal, um, I just thought of somewhere else I'm supposed to be. It's a comedy club, I think in Ann Arbor, and they have open mic on Saturday, Sunday nights. Excuse me. And I said I wanted to go. In the last 2, 3 Sundays, I said I was gonna go, and I ain't went yet. Cause y'all know I have been shooting. I have been trying to get back to shooting skits. I'm gonna get a counter, but what's the last skit I shot was on Christmas. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. I don't want to say that link is. I'm gonna put a link in the description, but it's a link for Facebook. Maybe I put that on there. I don't know. But yes, I've been wanting to like try stand up. Try my little shoot my shot at stand up. I feel like I can do anything that I want to do as far as shooting skits. You know, doing a DJ, photography, taught myself how to play the drums. So I don't feel like it's nothing that I can't do. And around here, I don't feel like nobody is funny. I'm gonna be honest. That may be. I may take that as a shot. I would name names, but I don't want the first podcast episode to be, like drama filled. But I feel like the comedians around here aren't funny. Um, that's just that. They're not funny at all. Shout out to Aha Davis, Jackpot, um, Jack Funny. Shout out to the people in the D. Definitely shout out to Chicago, Skinbone, Shaky, Corporate, um, all the people in they call them the Skinbone Boys. All the people in them camp in Chicago, all the funny people work together, and they starting to do that in the D. But it's Ipsy and Arbor, y'all niggas not funny. That's why I started shooting skits. Y'all niggas not funny. I'm not saying to stop trying to do y'all thing. I just don't feel like y'all niggas is funny, so I started shooting skits. Um, but anyway, yeah. Again, this is just a random pod. I dang near want to do like a yearly wrap up, but I was gonna make a list of shit I was gonna talk about, but it's really just off the cuff because I don't know if this is gonna come out. Y'all know I do a podcast and the motherfucker I never drop. I never do a cover for the motherfucker, or I just never put it out, or it'd be too much storage on the computer and I can't upload it. So I think that's what happened with the last podcast. I tried to upload the audio and the shit was tripping. It's just too many issues. Man. Trying to think, is there something in particular that a nigga want to discuss? And I'm just want to just get y'all caught up with me. Definitely not at DTLR no more. For other people that's wondering, shout out to my new gig. It's definitely better, less stressful. Definitely was lied to and bamboozled and hoodwinked, thinking a nigga was gonna get a promotion. Definitely did not happen. I'm definitely glad I took that leap of faith and got up out of there because I would still be in there being lied to, talking about I was gonna get a promotion and to stick around and blase split. So yeah, we had to get up out of there. So definitely new job. Definitely single going into 2023. It's funny because people so damn nosy. Um, they just be like, when motherfuckers know that you single, like they get to trying to ask so many questions and all type of shit. Like, mind your fucking business. Want to know what happened and this and that and all that old goofy shit. Like that ain't none of your fucking business. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shorty. I'm not gonna say when the last time I talked to Shorty. That's nobody business. You know, it's neither here nor there. But shout out to Shorty, that's my motherfucking dog. And that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? But kid is out here looking over applications, you know what I'm saying? Do I want to get out my podcast age to my real age? I know I turn, nigga turned 35 in May. That shit is fucking scary. Single, no kids, 35, decent job, no drug habit. Even stop buying Funko Pops like that. All these Funko Pops that y'all seeing, there's supposed to be some more in the screen. I don't wanna, hold on. Let's see. That speaker is supposed to be in the screen too. You see that ring light. I ain't even been buying Funko Pops like that. Like, I'm really, really focused on, getting my shit together for the 2023, man. So yeah, no kids, no drug habit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a little insecure. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the rumors that people just be saying about me just be crazy. I try not to feed into it, but I told you I suffer from anxiety and depression. So sometimes the shit do get to the kid. I'm not gonna lie. I do have social anxiety. I don't use the shit as a crutch because I have been working on like talking to people more. But I do notice when you have anxiety, when people talk to you, or when you're talking to people, you don't look them in their eye. You like look away. And I notice I do that a lot. When talking to people, it may not be a new person I'm talking to or whatever. I don't know, but I notice I do that shit a lot. Something I definitely picked up on. Just not looking people in their eye when I talk to them. But I definitely suffer from anxiety, man, and depression. But it's a day by day step. Me, I told you on Sunday I just be on the couch, just chilling on my phone, scrolling, and I'm trying to break that habit. So again, hopefully we'll make it to. I don't even know what episode this is. I don't even know what episode to mark it. I figured out if it dropped, if I do the cover art for this episode. But yeah, man, just trying to be a better overall person. But just these rumors, bro, they be killing me. Y'all be saying some wild shit about me, bro. And then it get back to me that motherfuckers don't like me. But motherfuckers see me and they don't do shit. I'm not no gangster. I'm not no tough guy. I just don't tolerate disrespect. And it's just like I done seen what happened to tough guys out here trying to be tough. Like I could say free a whole bunch of people right now. Just was in the wrong place, wrong time, or doing something stupid, trying to prove something to somebody else. And I'm not a person who's gonna crash out by doing something stupid to prove something to social media or whoever. But in the same instance, I'm not gonna let people just keep slandering my name, putting up fake statuses, lying about conversations that we had. Like, I'm not going for that neither. So it's a list of people who I don't even know if we're gonna conversate when I see them. We might just get to moving furniture, like on God. But again, we'll see how 2023 go. But I'm trying to be more positive, man, for real. I'm saying that in my God is my boss sweatshirt. I'm getting a lot of compliments on my God is my boss line. This is under the Team Bless umbrella. And y'all know the Team Bless umbrella is under the Mike C collection. Y'all can say the Mike C collection is one of the sponsors of my podcast. So yeah, if you are interested in some God is my boss apparel, hoodie or a T-shirt, so y'all tap in with me, get y'all together. I know we got Asshole Society, got Team Bless, Boulevard Boys. Again, that all falls under the Mike C collection. I got another brand. I got two, but I got one more that I'm feeling like I might bust out this year. We'll see. This depends on how much stuff I can juggle, with work and playing the drums at church and so on and so forth. And FanDuel has definitely taken over my life. I need to hit on FanDuel something bad. If you're addicted to FanDuel like me and you need You need to call the 1-800 number. Like, I haven't bet on FanDuel since the day before Christmas. Or did I bet on Christmas? I don't know. It's been like a week. I haven't bet. I've just been chilling. Um, I'm just hoping I hit on FanDuel or I hit on the scratch off in 2023. Like, that's all I care about, man, for real, for real. Just trying to come up with some bread. That's it. Working a regular job is trash, man. Shout out to anybody who's an entrepreneur and they don't have to wake up and work a regular job. I salute you. You know what I'm saying? Show me the way. Shout out to all the scammers. Then also, like, another reason why I wasn't podcasting is because, I still dabble with doing music, and I feel like it's hard to do both. Like, I recorded a song a couple weeks ago. I haven't got it mixed yet. I did reach out to the engineer to mix it. They didn't get mixed yet. Now, I do remember when All Star JR was interviewing people for Show Mag. And I look at so many people who's still active and doing podcasts. You got Mano, he rap and he do podcasts. Who's not a rapper, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is big as hell. And when he got downtime, he'll do a podcast. Talk about Kevin Hart. Who else? Like I said, Skinbone. Skinbone, one of the top, Instagram comedians. Wasn't trying to put him in a box, but he do his podcast. So I was trying to think of people who's active and doing podcasts at the same time. Because most of my podcasts is like I just say the Michael Cox podcast, but I was interviewing artists. I do have a Gigi Lofi interview in the Tuck. I do have a Big Dog Trub interview in the Tuck. They should have been out. I just ain't put them out yet. I be in my own way, and I be bullshit, man. It be what it be. Trying to get better, man. I ain't got no excuse though. Shout out Scam Likely. See if we get into like a yearly wrap up. Scam Likely did his motherfucking thing. I ain't just saying that because we cool. Scam Likely did his motherfucking thing in 2022. Shout out Chino. Chino just dropped the tape. I think Feliz Navidad. Y'all check that shit out. Shout out my nigga Jinx, who put out 4,200 mixtapes last year. I did not grow up with Polo Frost, but shout out my motherfucking nigga Polo Frost. He's been solid since we crossed paths. I'm not gonna let, if I can help it, I'm not gonna let the nigga stop rapping because, and Ipsy, I didn't got into fights defending Polo Frost in other cities, because y'all know I be in Flint. Niggas that been in Flint, I'm just, quickly, because they be like, oh, nigga, you, that's the thing, you can't show a nigga love without the nigga saying you dick riding. But they say that shit in the comments, won't say shit in my face. Polo had a show in Flint, and I always be in Flint, so I just went to the show with the nigga, met him there, you know what I'm saying? Just showing that, that Ipsy camaraderie. So I done been in Flint, and niggas done tried to, like, hold Polo. And I was in the same room, and I'm like, nigga, fuck wrong with you? Like, nigga, I am from Ipsy, nigga. No Polo Frost slander, will be tolerated in my presence. We don't play that shit. So, shout out to Polo. Shout out Imani Bates. Had a year, but he is definitely balling on you niggas. Shout out to when they played Michigan. I went to that game at Little Caesars Arena. Shout out to my new job. I got off at like 7 on a Friday. Nigga, that never happened at DTLR. That nigga used to work me like a slave. When I was in that bitch, nigga. Open and close. So I got off at 7. And I was like, man, I got some cheese. Stomach growling. So I got some cheese. Let me hit the game up. Shout out to Rodney. Rodney seen me post. He had some extra tickets. Nice little decent seat. You know what I'm saying? With him and his wife. Shout out to them. I was trying to take it shorty, but shit, everybody was busy at work, so you know what I'm saying. It didn't work out like that, but I was trying to be on my, you know what I'm saying. Trying to be on my 1-2 at the game, but went solo. But dope ass game, man. Shout out to Money. Shout out to Money Base. Um, keep killing, man. Fuck the haters. Definitely want to see him go to the league. I think he just scored like I was supposed to do another podcast episode. I was gonna do a short. I'm gonna try to start doing shorts, like the 1 minute clips, just talking about whatever pertains to me. He just scored like 38 on you niggas. Eastern lost, but he had like 38. So regardless, he going to the league. Who else I want to shout out? Who else had a good year last year? Shout out Breeze. I know we got to shout out Breeze, man. He just dropped Jason Tatum video. I am in that video. Shout out to Soundwave. You know what I'm saying? He did the video. He definitely killed you niggas. A lot of you videographers was mad that he was killing y'all with them $100 videos. I ain't gonna say no names, but we was definitely talking about it. We seen y'all in y'all feelings. Yeah, the Breeze just dropped the Jason Tatum video. Y'all check that out. And he got another video dropping. I'm in that video too. I don't know the name of it. So yeah, Breeze had a hell of a 2022. I know shout out to females was killing. I don't even want to leave out the females. It is some female rappers who I do want to do interviews with. I have reached out to them. Shout out Key Banks. I did see the video that Soundwave did for her. That shit with Aries. That video is fire. I hit up Key Banks. I might have to chop this up and post it on Facebook. I hit you up. I definitely want to interview you. I know you ain't doing no music in a minute. Shout out Nisha and Shay. Shout out to, I call them the big three. Shout out Nisha and Shay, Lil Brittany, Queen Naija. Every other Women Crush Wednesday, I post a picture of them because they the big three. And you know, this Ipsy and they fine as hell. So I don't know no other city with 3 fine ass women, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep holding down the big three. Yeah, shout out to them. Gotta show the women some love. Who else? I think my video's gonna go out. So maybe I'll stop and then I'll re-record and say who I want to kill, who I want to kill it in 2023. You know, some side of myself. So we're gonna stop for a second. I'll probably keep the audio going, but I'm gonna redo the camera. Right. Like I was saying, shout out to Big Three, Nisha and Shayla, Brittany, Queen Naija. Y'all all fine as hell. No disrespect to any of y'all counterparts. Who killed it? Vezo. Shout out to Ice Vezo. What? This is the first episode. So I don't want to talk too crazy. Shout out to Ice Vezo. Shout out to Jungle because we worked together at DTLR. What? I was about to say Grand River. Highland Park. Shout out Jungle. We worked together at DTLR Highland Park. So always got to show love to fam. He a solid guy. Went to the Icewear Vezo release party for the tape with Drama. I'm having a brain fart. But shout out to Chanel because I know I DJ. So I was on the list, you know, for DJing, which I know I'm an artist too. But I've been an Icewear Vezo fan for a long time. Happy he signed. I'm going to show y'all how much of a fan I am. You know what I'm saying? Over here, it's my little shrine. Got them Vezo chips, you know what I'm saying? Got them Vezo chips. Then they gave some money away. They got them Vezo bucks. But somebody who I'm not cool with no more, I won't say his name because I'm going to be respectful. Normally I say some BS. But I'm going to be respectful because this is episode 1. But if I continue to keep going, I'm going to get disrespectful as more episodes we have. I got a signed... Icewear Vezo signed the front of this shoe. I need to get one of them glasses that you put the basketballs in. Vezo signed these when he came out with his Puma. I don't think it's my size. It's a size 11. I wear the 12. But Vezo signed these, man. So I got a signed Puma from Maestro Vezo. But it's 5 people that I was signed to. R.I.P. Young Dolph, Rick Ross, Westside Gun, Currency, and Vezo. So again, only reason I'm not as active with putting out music is because nigga gotta pay bills. So it's like shit. I gotta start hitting on FanDuel consistently because shit, one check be towards bills and then your other money be towards rapping. So it's like I can't consistently put out music videos because nigga got bills to pay. So like that'd be the only like catch 22. I was signed to Vezo, you know what I'm saying? Just the handshake and an IUR chain, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vezo. Definitely had a good 2022. Shout out PL. PL told me he was gonna let me interview him. Again, I'm just getting back with the podcast. We'll see if I'm consistent. Gotta shout out PL. PL is a legend. My criteria for legend, I feel like you're a hometown legend first, and then national, then global. So like I seen an old post, I had shouted out Polo, and niggas was talking shit. Paul is a legend. PL is a legend. I would name more names, but I don't really fuck with. I don't fuck with all of y'all. But I just feel like if you do some shit that nobody else has done before, you can say like some groundbreaking shit. It just depends on your skill. You a legend. I'm a motherfucking legend. First nigga to bring the Rolls Royce to the green to shoot a video. You know what I'm saying? I just left Hush. Go check that shit out. Might put that in the description. It's just like I really, really want to get back to putting out music and rapping the right way that I should have a couple years ago. But definitely didn't, handle that shit the way that I should have. But I mean, it is what it is. But who else? Who else had a hell of a 2022? I was about to segue, man. I don't really know, man. Just happy to be here. RIP to everybody who lost, last year. Again, I just shot RIP Gangsta Boo. First big RIP Barbara Walters. My boo Barbara Walters passed, and I was sick. If you ain't fuck with Barbara Walters, nigga, you was a lame, my nigga. RIP Barbara Walters, man. RIP Uncle JD. I think that was the only funeral I went to last year. Hoping I don't go to no funerals this year. Definitely just want everybody to just be positive. If you really, really dislike somebody, just throw hands with them. Motherfuckers can't fight. Motherfuckers don't want to fight. Throw hands. You ain't gotta, go grab a gun all the time. I'm 34. I want to scrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may have to like put some icy hot on after we scrap. Go sit in an ice bath. But I ain't really too much trying to like shoot or kill nobody. I don't really feel like there's nobody on this earth who I would want to kill today. Um, but there's some niggas who I will run over with my car for sure if I seen their ass in traffic. They better hope they ain't got their kids with them. But I don't know, man. It is what it is. Again, getting back to this podcast shit, I frequently listen to the Roy Mall podcast and the Joe Budden podcast. Shout out Jordan. I listen to her podcast as well. I listen to a couple betting podcasts. Shout out Emilio Sparks. I still listen to his podcast. So it's just like trying not to let what they do, seep into what I do, what I'm trying to do. That's what I was thinking of. It's another podcast and dog, and he do it by himself. I can't think of his name, but I seen it on TikTok, and I was like, yo, I gotta stop bullshitting. Can't think of the name of the podcast. I wish I could. Next episode, if I do it, I'm gonna try to remember. Man, who else had a good? who else just undeniably had a good year, man? I don't wanna leave nobody out. Like I said, who I want, we'll go to that. Who I want to kill this year. Um, oh, I just got put up on Babyface E out of Flint. You know, y'all know Flint is my second home. Babyface E, he like a drill rapper. My opinion, don't matter or whatever. But y'all need to look him up. Cause Scam told me about him first. Cause I seen like a clip on him, and he was like, "Yeah, man, that nigga going crazy." So yeah, if you young, you know what I'm saying, 18, 20, 25 max maybe. Dog, I don't know how old he is. I think I watched the interview with North Potential. Dog, he about to have a hell of a year. Y'all look out for Babyface E. Who else? I really don't know. Free on No Bad News. On No Bad News was on a tear before he got locked up. That's my baby. Free dog, man. He was on a tear. Um, I definitely want Willie P to get back to rapping. I know he a dad. Congrats on the new baby girl. Definitely need Willie P to get back in the booth. Um, um, Kobe, of course. When Kobe is locked in on rapping, he's undeniable. He can't be fucked with. Um, Trench Boy Wine. I've been saying this shit year after year after year after year. If Trench Boy Wine really lock in and focus on rapping, I really feel like I need to be the nigga manager, bro. I said the shit. I don't want him thinking I would try to disrespect him, trying to be his manager. But if he lock in with a manager, so somebody could like navigate shit for him, that nigga would take off. I promise he would. I said Chino. Um, Chino for sure. I feel like he'd have a big year if he just stay consistent. That's all it is consistency. Like you can't drop a record in January and then don't put another record out in like September, November. You gotta stay in people's faces. Like even if you don't put out a project and you just drop in singles, I'm saying, long as if you just drop a video a month. I feel like if you drop one video a month, a motherfucker still can't tell you had a bad year because you stayed in people's faces and you showed them that you was working and you wanted it. Consistency. Um, but I don't know. Sometimes you're not feeling this rap shit. And you just want to take a break, or life get in the way. We go through so much shit trying to navigate being young black men in America. We deal with so much shit that we don't talk about. That's why I try to talk about like mental health more, and two-parent household is definitely important. Just shit that we don't think about that we need to. Like I be seeing y'all niggas slander y'all baby mamas on the timeline. That shit's so fucking lame. Like, that's why I like stop like shouting out niggas who come into DTLR or just like taking a lot of pictures with niggas or whatever because you don't know what a nigga do when he not around you or with you. That's why I stopped hanging around with a couple of you niggas because y'all's mental not there, bro. Like, when are you gonna grow up? When is going to get a bottle and going posting up in front of the liquor store? When is that shit? You know, like, what are we doing? Niggas did that shit the last 10 summers, and you got nothing to show for it. Like, what the fuck? But then when motherfucker want to start a podcast or rap or be a photographer, start a business, I think that shit lame as hell because you're scared to do the shit. So you want to stump on the next person's dream. No, that shit is lame as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just pray um, for these women because these men are only gonna put up with what you let them. You know what I'm saying? These men only gonna get away with what you tolerate. It's a lot of beautiful black females, you know what I'm saying, on my timeline, and I just see that they going through shit with it. Ain't shit baby daddy or ain't shit ass nigga. And maybe the dick is that good. I don't know. It ain't my business, but ain't no pussy that good for me to be putting up with some bullshit. Get her ass up out of here. Uh, I might tell y'all how I had a damn near had a stalker. Um, the end of 2022. I think I'm gonna be celibate. I'm gonna try to be celibate as long as I can, cause you fuck a little bitch off the timeline, and the bitch just won't stop fucking calling you. Like Jesus Christ! If I told you from jump, everybody who knows me know I just got out of a situation. So I'm like, yo, I'm not looking to get into another situation. Um, right now, I just want to chill. You know what I'm saying? We can be friends. That's the number one reason why these relationships aren't lasting. I'm gonna say that because y'all not being friends first. Be friends first. You just see somebody and you think they're cute and you think they're attractive and you just want to fuck, which is nothing wrong with wanting to fuck. It is what it is. But know their interests. Ask them what their favorite TV show is, what they like to do on their day off, or their favorite meal, like, favorite color, all the stupid ass questions that you don't want to ask. Start asking. When you start asking these women their interests, then y'all can have more shit to talk about instead of just fucking. And then when she get pregnant, now you don't want to be around the bitch. Ask her interests. Not trying to be. I was supposed to not cuss in the first 5 minutes because I guess that's when you can get monetized. I probably did, but whatever. Ask a girl her interest, man. Stop just rushing to have sex. But again, ain't nothing wrong with having sex. I enjoy having sex. But yeah, if I'm telling you that I just got out of a situation and I'm not trying to rush into the next one, I just want to be friends. And if you tell a girl you don't even want to have sex, like I ain't really trying to have sex with you. I just want to build. I just want to build a friendship with you so we can get to know each other. When you tell a girl that, she want to fuck you even more. That's not a trick of mine. I legit am not pressed to have sex with none of y'all. That's the reason why some of these niggas hate me right now because I didn't have sex with a woman who they want to have sex with and they can't, and I did, and they jealous. That's 75% of why these niggas don't like me, and because these niggas just don't like me, and that's fine too because I don't like y'all. But and I don't kiss and tell. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. If you say made sex, I didn't made the sex with some of the baddest women in the city, and I haven't told a soul. You know what I'm saying? Only people who know we had sex is me and them. They might have said something because I just got a message the other day about my dick yelp. Um, apparently, it wasn't a bad review. Um, Maybe we will talk about that on episode 2. But yeah, like I don't kiss and tell, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm just enjoying the single life, man. But I'm not trying to be 40 with no kids or 40 having my first kid. I'm definitely want somebody who will come to church with me and watch me play the drums. And then when I get out of church, we can go to Pantheon and throw, you know what I'm saying, a couple dollars at the beautiful dancers. You know what I'm saying? Have a little Alfredo. The Alfredo. Man, I can go for some Pantheon chicken Alfredo. Yeah, that's the type of vibe I'm on. So we can go to church, but we can still go out and have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's a debate. If I just seen them debating if you should post the person that you talk to. Um, you can have a successful relationship and post the person you with. Like nobody wants to be hid. You can be private, but still, you can be private, but still show off, the person that you're dealing with. Like, um, I'm all about self reflection. I am insecure. I know I'm insecure. That was one of the reasons and things that probably ended my last situation, amongst a few other things. Women mature way faster than men, and you know, don't wait until a woman has said she wants you to fix one, two, three, four, five, and she tell you 20 times. You know what I'm saying? If a woman says she wants you to fix blase split, address it right then and there. Now, sometimes I'm gonna give us some bill. Sometimes it's not something that you can fix immediately, and if she get tired of waiting for you to you know, fix what it is, then it is what it is. Everybody not meant to be together. Everything happened for a reason. Lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? You move on from it, and you take time to work on yourself, and that's what the kid is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? But I am reviewing applications. So yeah, if you don't want to come over and watch the 5 Heartbeats and chill, stay out my inbox. If you are not willing to watch the 5 Heartbeats, stay out my inbox, because that's at the top of the list. Um, um, what else, man? The video said I got another 10 minutes. I definitely has been potting way longer than I wanted to. Any shout outs, man? Again, Mike C521 on Instagram, Mike Cox on Facebook, Mike C521 on Twitter. I need to unfollow some stuff on Twitter. My Twitter is so filthy. I cannot open my Twitter at church. Right? That's the one app I can't scroll while I'm at church. My Twitter is so nasty. Like 2 scrolls and it's nothing but naked women or some porn. Like Twitter is lit these days. I know they're about to get rid of Elon Musk, so he about to step down. But my Twitter is nasty. I love every minute of it. Anything I got coming up? Oh, if you need a DJ, you know what I'm saying. If the views of my podcast haven't ran you away, you need a DJ, book me. I don't have any upcoming gigs that I can think of, but just inbox me. Again, this podcast is my thoughts. Ooh, that's a segment. So I wanted to do another podcast called Pops and Porn, but I didn't think that I didn't want to scare like sponsors away. I didn't feel like it was too appropriate. So I'll do a segment of like the latest Funko Pop news, and like maybe like my favorite porn scene of the week. What's the last porn I watched? I don't know. It probably was some Twitter porn, but as far as Funko Pop news, I think Jubilee is the Funko Pop. She is out at Walgreens. She's a Walgreens exclusive. I need to go get that this week. That's the mission of the week for me to go get Jubilee. I wish they would come out with a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Funko Pop set. I definitely need that. It was another set that I saw that I can't remember. If you don't know what a Funko Pop is, this is a Funko Pop. They sell these at Hot Topic, Target, Walgreens, GameStop, just anywhere you can think of. I used to collect action figures, sold my collection, and shout out to the person who was going to shout out earlier. Shout out King Coley. I shout him out. King Coley and somebody else asked me one day, like, yo, do you collect Funko Pops? And I had bought some at FYE when it was still open. And when they brought it up, I just started buying like crazy. I recently just sold my collection, most of it. Sold 95% of my collection, but I still got 5%. But I definitely want that Jubilee Funko Pop from Walgreens. So yeah, you can if you want to start your collection, just start the clearance at Hot Topic or Target. I like them. It's just something to do. Again, I'm so sporadic trying to do so many things. Collecting Funko Pops is just, maybe it just calm me down. I don't know. Just something fun to do. But yeah, Pops and Porn segment. I cannot remember. Now, I definitely want to interview. If you got an OnlyFans and I know you, even if I don't know you, if you got an OnlyFans, you don't mind coming on my podcast to talk about it or promote it, hit me up. There's already a few people I have in mind. Maybe we'll have to go on location to interview them because you don't even have to have everybody in my space. But yeah, we do porn star week. If you know me, I got homies. I ain't gonna say them. If you know me, then I love Miss London. So for this episode, we're gonna shout out Miss London. Miss London is allegedly the porn star who Lil Baby hooked up with. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Check out Miss London. She is the porn star of the week. She can be found on Pornhub, XNXX, X videos. We grown. Tasty Blacks. Where else I be at? Reddit. OnlyFans. I fuck with Miss London. Yeah. So, Pops and Porn segment, we did that. I know my counter is like at 1,000. That's pretty much it, man. I potted way longer than I thought I was. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all didn't turn this shit off. Hope I didn't bore y'all. I hope I can give y'all episode 2. Hope I can give y'all another episode. I try to do my best. Yeah, man. Let's pray for somebody. Again, depression is real, man. Y'all just try to fight through it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Shoot up a prayer for me, man. I'm hoping we have a good 2023. This is episode, I don't know, the first episode of 2023, Mike C521, the Michael Cox podcast. I'm Michael Cox. Stay tuned for the next one. Leave in the comments how I did, man, for the solo podcast. Because again, I don't think people like solo podcasts, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try in a minute.